The entertainment industry is once again shocked by a bombshell viral tale featuring reality stars Mendeecees and Erica. Rumors have been circling for days, but now things have escalated to, according to fresh-level sources, when Erica revealed some extremely personal and upsetting revelations about Mendeecees. Tensions reached a breaking point with emotions running high, tempers flaring, and what began as a battle of words suddenly spun out of hand. Fans are startled and split as murmurs of an attempted assault by Mendeecees on Erica emerged throughout social media channels. Want to know what actually occurred behind closed doors? Did Mendeecees genuinely lose control, or is this simply another dramatic narrative blown out of proportion? Stay tuned as we go deep into this riveting storyline, exposing every twist and turn that has sent the internet ablaze and left the reality show community in absolute shock. The tension between Erica and Mendeecees has reached a boiling point that viewers never saw coming. Erica delivered a shocking discovery about Mendeecees that shattered their reality TV world. Things immediately spiraled into pandemonium. The revelation was so dramatic that it not only startled the audience, but according to individuals close to the case, Erica divulged several highly personal and painful facts about Mendeecees, which impacted him hard emotionally and publicly. These disclosures are still under wraps, but insiders imply treachery, shattered trust, and terrible events that affected the direction of their relationship forever. On the night that Erica's revelation went viral, the atmosphere was heavy with tension as fans started to speculate and take sides, resulting in a social media frenzy. According to eyewitnesses, a furious altercation came out between Erica and Mendeecees at a private place where both were attending a party of mutual acquaintances. Tensions escalated fast, voices were raised, and what began as verbal allegations quickly escalated into a physical altercation. Several guests said that Mendeecees, overcome by anger and betrayal, tried to strike Erica in a fit of fury. Friends attempted to intercede, but the emotional stakes were too high, and the situation almost escalated out of control. Fans were startled, and many are perplexed as to how two individuals who previously shared so much could wind up in such a nasty battle. The drama has spurred strong discussion online, with some backing Erica for expressing her truth. Despite some sympathizing with Mendeecees for his emotional outburst, the reality TV world is buzzing with discussion over what may have caused Mendeecees to lose control. Some claim the strain of maintaining a public image while disguising internal troubles became too much. Others feel Erica's remarks hit on something more terrible than anybody imagined among the pandemonium. Yandy Smith-Harris, a longtime Mendeecees supporter, found herself in the midst of the controversy. Fans were quick to note her furious defense of Mendeecees on social media, where she called out Erica for stirring the fire and accused her of fabricating tales for attention. The tensions between these ladies, which were already boiling, threatened to boil over into a full-blown conflict. Fans followed every post remark, and whilst waiting to see who would make the next move, some sources think that Yandy's participation muddled the matter further, adding layers of family loyalty, jealousy, and unsolved. The event has also aroused anxiety among friends and family members who fear about the permanent damage this clash may have. Close sources suggest that Mendeecees has been suffering with personal demons for some decades, and Erica's public exposure only added gasoline to the fire. The family is apparently trying to stay unified, but the pressure and public attention are making it impossible. In the meanwhile, Erica is believed to be keeping her ground, refusing to back down despite the outcry. Fans are left wondering whether this is the beginning of the end for their tangled connection or simply another dramatic chapter in their reality saga. As the narrative continues to unravel, fresh information are appearing, according to some sources, were private chats and hidden tensions long before the stunning disclosure. Friends of the marriage hint to late-night disputes, secret meetings, and a developing rift that no one publicly addressed until now about the assault or the disclosure, but the underlying problems that have been simmering beneath the surface for months. It seems that the relationship was on dangerous footing long before this public fight, which makes this story even more. Fans have been outspoken about their dismay and amazement, with many saying they had hoped for reconciliation and healing, but instead had a front row ticket to one of the most dramatic and traumatic events. Points in the couple's history, social media platforms are crowded with fan speculations, emotional responses, and calls for both sides to find peace. The family was left split, and the previously tight-knit network of friends. As everyone attempts to handle the aftermath, there are speculations floating regarding future legal measures following the claimed assault. Some stories say that Erica is contemplating bringing charges, while others believe both sides are attempting to avoid pushing the problem further. Legal experts and fans alike wonder about what ramifications this may have for their public images and careers. The whole entertainment industry is watching. Erica's bravery in coming up has been commended by many for her determination to uncover the truth, despite the fact that whatever occurs next might change their lives. The risks have gained her new followers to respect her bravery and honesty, while Mendeecees' fight to control his emotions and keep his image has given a degree of complexity to the tale. The constant conflict between personal truth and public image has caught the attention of people worldwide. With tensions building and emotions running high, no one knows what will happen next. The scene is set for more discoveries, confrontations, and dramatic as the narrative progresses. Both Erica and Mendeecees are under extreme scrutiny, and every action they make is analyzed by fans, media, and industry. According to sources, the family has been split, and fans are ready for answers as this dramatic tale develops today, as new actors and secret intentions are revealed. The question remains, is there any possibility for peace, or is this just the beginning of a very public downfall? The drama has impacted not only the primary protagonist, but also the broader circle of family and friends. Those close to Erica have shown their unflinching support, applauding her courage and denouncing the alleged assault. Yet Mendeecees supporters highlight that everyone makes errors and urge for compassion. Understanding this battle of viewpoints has produced a divided fan base, with each side more motivated than ever to protect their beloved. The emotional struggle is genuine, visceral, and has gone social. In the middle of all of this, Erica's emotional condition has become a matter of conversation. Insiders claim she has been terribly upset, but is determined not to let this episode define her. Her friends describe her as tough and focused on going ahead despite the mayhem. Mendeecees, on the other hand, is believed to be grappling with shame and sorrow, but is also protective about his conduct. This emotional roller coaster has been both tiring and enlightening for everyone concerned, displaying a side of reality. Yandy's strong support of Mendeecees and scathing condemnation of Erica have given the narrative an unexpected twist. Headlines and deepen the issue. Some fans are pushing for a public reunion between the ladies, while others are preparing for a bitter rivalry. This dynamic has added new layers to already convoluted relational web, making it impossible to anticipate what will happen next. Emotions are running high, and every encounter between these three stars is avidly observed by millions. As the clash fades into memory, the ripple effects continue to spread. The media frenzy shows no signs of slowing down, and every fresh detail appears to stoke the flames. Insiders say viewers are left wondering how much of what they see on screen represents the real events and how much is heightened for drama. Furthermore, social media responses have been diverse, but overwhelmingly passionate. Hashtags relating to the drama trend every day, and fan sites are packed with amid memes and heated arguments. Some viewers show empathy for both sides, wishing for healing and compassion, while others adopt a more skeptical stance, doubting the sincerity of says the family was divided, and public opinion is split, making it one of the most contentious tales in recent years. The aftermath of the claimed incident has also caused talks about the demands of celebrity and the problems of maintaining personal connections in the public view. Experts and critics weigh in on how reality TV stars navigate these tricky waters and the toll it takes. This larger discussion of their mental health has provided a fresh perspective to the tale, revealing the human aspect behind the headlines and reminding audiences that there is more than just entertainment at stake. Part 1 of this developing story sets the setting for a narrative fraught with emotional turmoil, treachery, and intense public scrutiny. Erica and Mendeecees' tension has not only influenced their personal lives, but has also captivated the attention of fans and media alike. As the story progresses, more twists and revelations are expected to keep audiences hooked. Stay tuned for part 2, where we will dive deeper into the aftermath of the incident and investigate how family, friends, and fans are responding to this startling turn of events. The drama is far from done, and the truth, an effort to divert blame, either way, only fueled the flames. Erica's followers lambasted him of playing the victim, while his admirers pushed people to wait for the complete truth, and the split got larger. While all of this was going on, Yandy prepared to went live. She wanted to contact her supporters personally and clear the air regarding her participation, but others close to her urged against it, saying that anything she said may be used against her later. Insiders said she was divided between her allegiance to Mendeecees and the mounting demand to explain herself. She carefully rehearsed her answer, ready to explain her conduct without throwing more gasoline to the fire. Erica remained silent, preferring not to reply to the black square or Yandy's planned live session. Surprise twist. A leaked voicemail emerges, apparently recorded mere days prior to the incident. The recording caught a heated phone chat between Mendeecees and another unidentified cast member. Mendeecees seemed furious and paranoid, expressing anxiety that Erica was plotting something large. He said that he couldn't trust anybody and felt like he was being set up. The voicemail, whether genuine or phony, immediately went viral. Scrutinized every word, assessing the tone, background noise, and attempting to identify the voice on the other line. The leak introduced a whole new element of mystery and suspicion. Puzzle led everyone to stop. Was Mendeecees really the aggressor, or was he responding to a trap he sensed coming? Erica honestly intended to expose him for her personal advantage, or was she sincerely seeking to break away from a poisonous dynamic? Nothing was apparent now. The plot was previously uncomplicated and emotionally motivated. Seemed like a labyrinth of half-truths and missing parts. Both sides had fans, and both appeared to be concealing. Fans started demanding openness, prompting both parties to come clean. The network is presently in a cloud of scandal and conjecture. When they decided to take over, they issued a statement indicating that they were conducting an internal inquiry. Production on next episodes would be suspended till further notice. The statement sent shockwaves across the industry. Had never seen the network take such a severe action, and it underlined exactly how bad the situation was. Cast members were instructed not to post about the event, and confidentiality agreements were made. For the first time in a long while, quiet descended over social media. Tales of everyone involved, but quiet does not stay long in the realm of reality. TIB fans were already speculating about the next twist. Would Erica seek charges? Would Mendeecees embark on an Yandy's public apology tour? Will eventually expose what she really knew about the situation. Had reached a stage where even those who said they were done with the program found themselves captivated to it was no longer simply a narrative. It was a spectacle, controversy, and symbol of how celebrity, truth, and passion can meet in the most combustible manner. When the dust cleared, one thing became clear: nothing would ever be the same again. The encounter had altered everything, not only for Erica and Mendeecees, but for trust was damaged among families, their admirers, and their prospective connections. Broken, and the spotlight was now glaring stronger and harder than ever. What happens next remains a mystery. One thing is certain: the narrative is far from ended. The next chapter promises. Stay tuned for something just as passionate, dramatic, and surprising as the last. Part 3 will disclose even more secrets, hidden alliances, and the stunning effects of that fateful night where the quiet that followed the network's unexpected stop. Production wasn't simply a hiatus in shooting. It seemed like the stillness before another storm. For those close to the setting, depicted an unsettling tension, as if everyone was holding their breath waiting for the next behind the scenes. Both sides scrambled to obtain supporting evidence and leverage. Erica was apparently working with a prominent documentary director, someone recognized for exposing corruption in the entertainment business. There were speculations that she wanted to expose her complete tale, unedited and unvarnished. Sit down that would avoid the network completely. She wanted her voice to be heard. Without cuts and without producers guiding the story, Mendeecees doubled down on his silence. Instead of commenting publicly, he turned to his legal team and crisis counselors, and a few trusted pals who were helping him design a potential redemption storyline. The leaked voicemail had upset him and made him seem crazy and disturbed, but his side contended that it really indicated he felt threatened, that something deeper was going on, and their strategy was to wait till Illinois calmed a little before coming out with a carefully planned interview where Mendeecees would confront the event, accept the suffering, but claim that there were two sides to every tale, and Yandy, trapped in the midst, was starting to unravel her brand, which years of developing as a strong supporting wife and a successful entrepreneur were now under assault. Opponents alleged she was involved and had noticed warning signals. She disregarded them, and worse, some thought she had helped cover them up. Her close pals indicated that she wasn't sleeping, hardly eating, and had begun to feel guilty. Snapping at her workers, her phone was continuously vibrating with producers, family members, and admirers were wanting answers, but she said nothing, and the longer she kept silent, the more people believed she had something to conceal, the more strong the public outcry became over time. Fans started conducting internet rallies, tagging the network in hundreds of postings demanding responsibility. Some posted modified versions of former show moments that now look frightening in hindsight. Others created a petition to obtain Erica her own spin-off, saying she deserved a forum free of manipulation and pain. A tiny but a vociferous faction remained faithful to Mendeecees, saying he was framed up and was being prosecuted in a public court. Views without a fair opportunity to explain oneself, the division between the two camps got poisonous, with online abuse threats and frequent arguing taking over the comment sections and fan forums. Then came the unexpected surprise from one of the show's producers, who had kept mute throughout. Ordeal chose to speak out anonymously using a podcast. Their voice was altered and identity obscured, but the essence of what they said shocked the internet, claiming that the tension between Erica and Mendeecees had been growing for months, and staff members had actually informed the producers regarding growing antagonism, and according to the whistleblower, the producers had urged a conflict for the purpose of increased ratings, but they did not anticipate it to go that far. The voice stated, but they sensed something was approaching. This discovery altered everything. It wasn't just Erica or Mendeecees. It was the whole production that was complicit. Fans wanted an independent probe, and legal experts started questioning whether the topic went from personal draw to systemic failure. And the heat was on everyone participating increased tenfold as the network attempted to defend itself. Another statement denying any misconduct and promised openness, but the harm had already done. Faith was gone, and the public wasn't ready to forgive so readily. Erica, seizing the moment, went forward with her unedited interview, shot in a quiet setting with soft lighting and no flashy graphics. She sat across from the interviewer and said her truth. The video was released late at night, but within hours it received over 2 million views. She revealed months of emotional manipulation, subtle threats, and feelings. No one believed her until it was too late, and she said she had remained quiet because she was frightened of losing everything: her platform, safety, and dignity. But after what occurred, she sobbed when she realized that quiet was no longer protecting her. The interview was honest and passionate, explaining the betrayal she felt from those she once considered family. She talked directly to other ladies watching and imploring they should follow their intuition and never accept maltreatment, especially if it comes packaged in promises and disingenuous smiles. Did not identify Mendeecees outright in most instances, but the message was evident. She also discussed the producer leak and said that she felt motivated to face things on camera that should have been dealt with in private. She labeled it exploitation disguised as entertainment. The reaction to the interview was overwhelming, with celebrities reposting excerpts and followers flooding social media with notes of support, and major media sources took up the story. For the first time, Erica was regarded as a survivor, a woman recovering her life rather than merely a reality star trapped and drowned. Her tale, Even many who had previously questioned her started to rethink their thoughts. She was trending for days, and discussion programs questioned if her interview will affect how reality TV is created in the future. It became more than simply a scandal. It has become a cultural moment for males who are witnessing all of this from. He was enraged. Insiders claim he felt blindsided by Erica's interview. His team recommended him to remain, despite the fact that the image was one-sided and important features were missing. But for now, they had their own interview set, one that would expose a gentler, more contemplative side of Mendeecees. They thought the public was still willing to hear his side if he played it properly privately, but he was enraged. Some say he struck a wall after viewing the